Okay, so hey guys, it's me, Murray, and I'm back with another replay review. This week, I have a really good match against Vayu Turbo, the premier Edison deck at the moment, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, he wins RPS, and my hand looks like this. Not too bad. I think it's quite solid. So he goes for the typical Greffer, pitch value, set back row. Okay, my hand is this. I'm gonna go Retiari to play around bottomless. Damage step, shrink. Tag in the Murmurlow. Pop the arm wing. So far so good. Set deep prison pass. Unfortunately, he has MST into Sirocco, which adds my whole board. Oh, okay, yeah, this is not good. I drew both my cat targets with the cat in hand, so yeah, this could have not been worse. Oh well, I mean, we gotta play it out. He knows value too, like, what a god, right? Yeah, this is not looking good, but we're still in it, right? We might be able to draw out of it. Yeah, this game goes downhill. Like, I could have not won this. Yeah, it's over. I mean, hey, sometimes you draw hands like that. That's part of the game. But there's still two more games we can play. Okay, so I go first, and this is my hand. So I like it. It's good. I feel like most people here would go summon Retiari, set Chariot, and set Deep Prison Pass. I don't like that play because if he has Heavy Storm, I get absolutely blown out, and there's no reason to put myself in that position. Like, I'm gonna lose 3 cards, and the game hasn't even started. Like, I don't want to be put in that spot, so I'll play it safe. I'll just set Deep Prison, Chariot. If he has Heavy Storm, it's fine. I'm getting back Chariot next turn anyway, so it's not really a minus. Now, there is some argument to setting Compulsory, because I have 2 of them, and it does protect my Retiari, my only GB at the moment, so that's something I caught while rewatching this. Because this ends up being bottomless, but if it were like Deep Prison, Mirror Force, I'd have no way of protecting Retiari. But if I had Compulsory down, I could bounce it back. Because my whole hand at the moment banks on having a GB. And yeah, like, he has bottomless, so that's something that's what I caught after. I draw Shrink, which is fine. I'm not under any pressure right now. He summons Armageddon Knight. The fact that he sent Sirocco tells me that he has a value down here, which you guys can see, but he made it pretty obvious that he had it. Okay, I draw Prisma, so I could go for the classic Prisma Geyser's play, but into 3 back row, that's way too risky. That's not something I want to commit to. But instead, what I end up doing is I go pitch Laquari instead, and I'm going to use these Tigers to tag the Prisma into Bestiari multiple times to hit the back rows, because, I mean, one bottomless is already gone, so it's possible that those back rows are either Battle Traps or like Dust Tornadoes. And if it's Royal Oppression, he has to do it now under the Tiger effect. Okay, so it's Tori. That's still fine. Annoying, but it's fine. And again, setting compulsory would have been good here too. Summons Arm Wing. I deprison that. I draw Sam Knight. So luckily I'm getting bailed out here by drawing monsters back to back. I summon Sam Knight. He has no more Tori. He has only one bottomless. So I'm thinking these two back rows are like not real. But I'm gonna go for Tiger at the Bestiari to make sure I don't get deprisoned. Because deprisoned would be brutal here. And thankfully I hit that. I swing, tag into a quest to add back the Laquari because my hand is desperately needing Glads. He goes Rhoda, summon Grefford. And he knows about the War Chariot, so he goes straight into battle. I have compulsory down, so I'm gonna use it on that. And he ends up playing Solemn, which I mean that's fine with me. It is a little annoying that I don't have any more quests in my deck, but I can get them back with Darius. Draw Bestiari. So he actually standby phase plays Necro Gargant, which is smart. It plays around Chariot. I figured might as well go for it, set my 3 back row. If he has Heavy Storm, then that's just unfortunate. Summon Bestiari. I have Shrink. Geysers, blow up the Greffer, and the game pretty much ends from here. I banish his last Vayu, and I'm up like 3 cards. So like I'm not, yeah, this game is over. So I won pretty easily. There were some things I could have done differently, but for the most part it was well played. He goes first, again, typical Greffer play. So this is my hand going second against Vayu. Okay, so I have Sam Knight Prisma, which unfortunately does not beat this board. I do like my traps here. I do like those. So I have Ancient Forest in hand. This replay really does show the power of Ancient Forest against Vayu and just how brutal it can be for them to deal with it. So if this were Nobleman, it'd be a blank card because Nobleman, he has no set monsters. But because Ancient Forest has this floodgate effect where it pops monsters at the end of the battle phase, I get to basically floodgate him and put him in a spot where he has to pick and choose. If he swings with both of these, they're gonna get blown up. Sure, he does a bunch of damage, but he's really like tossing cards away, you know. And he can chill out. He can just chill and not do anything for a couple of turns until he draws like a Dust or a Raikou to out the forest. But I feel like the last thing you want to do against Glads is just play passively. So I figured that's what he's thinking. So he ends up just going for it, and yeah, he just takes a hard neg 2. Now for a moment this made sense. I figured that maybe him doing this would set up Dark Arm, but he doesn't have Dark Arm, and if he did, I have like Solemn for that and Tori, so not really afraid of anything. I interface Dust with the new set. Summon Sam Knight. Attack the Arma. Tag out. So I get punished here. I blind Dust, hit the compulsory, and get punished by the Oppression. Now I do have Solemn for the Oppression. But I don't know, like, it was tough. Like, do I really want to pay my life down to 2k against Vayu? I don't know. I should have probably held the Dust here. So that's one thing I caught. Thankfully, his mills are terrible. Summon Laquari. He summons Sirocco. It gets popped by Forest. I draw a Mystique, which is fantastic. I figured, you know, he has only one Sirocco left in deck. One Greffer's gone, so him being able to beat over the Prisma is very unlikely. Okay, so I go for it. I have Solemn and MST to play through his back row, so I'm going for this Geyser's play. Yeah, so hop his 2 back rows. I'm not really afraid of Road here because it's Vayu, it's on double correction, and even if he does have the Starlight Road, I have Solemn down. Yep, I go Red Tiari Quest, Red Tiari, banish the Vayu, his last Vayu by the way, a Quest adds back with Quarry. Okay, so pause for a moment. He goes Dust into MST, hitting these two. So that does startle me a bit, because I think he has like a really huge play happening. I'm thinking, oh no, he drew Burial, which would be annoying here. But, no, he summons Armageddon and swings. I shrink in the damage step, tag out into Red Tiari. I'm sorry, tag out into Darius, brings back the Quarry. That way I can attack through the Necro card now. But yeah, that was the game, the match. So outside of maybe like 1 or 2 questionable plays on my part, it was pretty solid. You saw the power of Ancient Forest versus Vayu. So yeah, I mean, the cards are brutal, you know. I felt like it just kept him from just vomiting a bunch of monsters. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll do more of these at least once a week, and I'll see y'all later.